Hey, what's up, everybody? This is MangryGamer here. Just wanted to pop in, check in on you guys, see how you're doing with a little mini cast here. Just see how you guys are doing. It's the first one of these, just trying it out. I kind of want to do these little short snippets just as a way of delivering a little bit more content out to you. And a lot of the center around these little mini casts will be for the like beer of the day, song of the day type of recommendations, but also just kind of little snippets of what's going on, what I've been up to lately, stuff like that. So hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I've been kind of continuing my division gameplay playthrough on the channel lately, and last night I feel like finally got to a point where it started to click. Started getting the swing of some of the different mods, starting to learn the GUI a little bit better. Still only like a level 6 or 7, but it's starting to click a little bit better, and I'm getting used to the systems a little bit better. And looking forward to continuing on that game. Probably be playing that a little bit more this week, and also excited about potentially doing, starting to play through Titanfall 2, which I heard the campaign was awesome in that game. So hopefully talk about those a little bit more in depth on future episodes. Um, but wanted to throw that out there. It should be live a couple more nights this week. If you want to pop in and say hi. Usually when I go live, it's about 9:30 at night Eastern time, and then I usually also tweet it out on Twitter at MangryGamer if you don't follow me over there already. Um, but anyway, wanted to also give you guys, some beer of the day and song of the day recommendations here. So first up, beer of the day, Vault Brewing Company's Mosaic Imperial IPA. Really been enjoying a lot of the Mosaic, or I'm sorry, the Vault Brewing beers lately. I've had a few of them. I think they're based out of Yardley, PA. So I live in the Philly area, so they're pretty easy to get at a decent bottle shop or distributor in my area. I'm not sure how widely distributed they are, but they're really putting out some solid beers. I've had a few from there. I had like a sweet potato ale that was actually really good, a breakfast stout. Um, I think one of their staple beers is a Five C's. I think it's an IPA. It's either an IPA or a pale ale, but that was really good. And then I picked up the Mosaic Imperial IPA on a recommendation from the beer distributor. It definitely packs a punch. It's just definitely on the stronger side. I think it's 9 and change, something like that. Pint can, which is always a good delivery option. 16 ounces straight to the face is always good. Um, but the Mosaic Imperial IPA definitely has, that poppy character, nice and bright, exactly what you would expect out of any other Mosaic centric IPA. I believe it's even single hopped with Mosaic. Definitely on the back end, flavor and aroma is definitely screams Mosaic hops though. So if you've tried other Mosaic beers and you can get your hands on this one, it's definitely worth a shot. And honestly, I would start drinking your way through a lot of the other beers in Vault Brewing Company's portfolio. They're definitely excellent. And as far as song of the day, I chose a song from the band The Interrupters. So I'm gonna recommend Jenny Drinks. Really, you can listen to anything, but a lot of them have that similar vibes, and they're just a lot of fun to listen to. Definitely have strong influences from, Rancid or maybe Op Ivy. And in fact, I think Tim Armstrong, I think he produces them. I think they're at least on his label. But they've definitely been blowing up the last couple years, and definitely recommend checking out the Interrupters if you haven't before. That they've really, on their way up now. I think I saw them a couple years ago, which is the first time I had found out about them. I saw them with Mighty Mighty Boss Stones and Street Dogs, and they put on a hell of a show. But I know in the last year even I think they did a South American tour with Green Day. I know Rancid's brought them out a couple of times. I think they're on the Punk and Drublic festivals this summer. So they're definitely out and about a lot, and definitely put out a couple solid records. So I definitely recommend checking them out if you're into that kind of Rancid-esque ska punk type of vibe. Both contextually and music and song feel. The lead singer has got kind of that kind of gravelly, deep voice. She's definitely got a killer voice. But yeah, that'll do it for today's mini cast. But any questions or concerns, or any recommendations for me, feel free to throw them my way. Should be getting out another episode sometime in the next, like a full-length episode in the next week, as well as probably a couple more of these little mini casts just checking in on you. But definitely feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Feel free to leave any feedback, either there or under wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, whether it be iTunes, YouTube, Anchor, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Google Play, wherever. I always appreciate feedback, both positive and negative. So feel free to drop me a line and let me know what you think so far. Um, like I've said, this is all kind of work in progress and kind of learning as I go here. So appreciate all the feedback, appreciate the support, and thanks a lot for listening. I'll catch you guys next time.